The Ferrari garage was a pressure cooker. Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time world champion, was struggling to find his groove with the SF-25. The paddock whispered, the fans speculated, and the pressure was mounting. Then, after a chaotic Belgian Grand Prix, Hamilton dropped a bombshell that sent shockwaves through Formula One. A new engineer had joined his team, and what he revealed about this partnership was nothing short of insane. Could this be the spark to reignite Hamilton's championship fire? Or is it just another twist in a turbulent season? Buckle up, because this story is about to take you on a wild ride to the heart of F1 drama. A new dawn, and that's where the story begins. The 2025 season was supposed to be a triumphant new chapter for Lewis Hamilton. After dominating with Mercedes, his move to Ferrari was the talk of the sport, but the reality was far from a fairy tale. According to Autosport, Hamilton struggled to adapt to the SF-25, often languishing outside the points. His radio exchanges with race engineer Riccardo Adami were tense, with moments of frustration broadcast to the world. In Monaco, Hamilton's exasperated, "Are you upset with me or something?" went unanswered, fueling speculation of discord, as reported by motorsport.com. Fans were restless, and Ferrari's patience was tested. Then, just before the Belgian Grand Prix, a quiet change slipped under the radar. A new performance engineer, Johannes Hatz, stepped into Hamilton's garage. The paddock held its breath. What wasn't said in the press release was the real story, a partnership that could redefine Hamilton's season. But who is Johannes Hatz, and why is this change such a big deal? Picture the scene: Spa-Francorchamps, a track soaked in rain and history. Hamilton's weekend was a disaster from the start. A spin in sprint qualifying left him 18th, and a deleted lap time in Q1 for track limits at Ry Dillon forced a pit lane start for Sky Sports. But then, something clicked. Hamilton revealed he was working with Johannes Hatz, a German engineer with a pedigree in motorsport. Hatz, the son of former Porsche executive Wolfgang Hatz, cut his teeth at ABT, Audi, and Porsche Motorsport before joining Red Bull's junior team, as noted by motorsport.com. In January 2024, he moved to Ferrari, initially in a different role, but was thrust into the spotlight as Hamilton's performance engineer at Spa. Think of a performance engineer as the driver's technical soulmate. They dive into telemetry, analyzing tire wear, car balance, and aerodynamics to shave off precious milliseconds. For a driver like Hamilton, whose feedback is razor-sharp, this role is make or break. Hamilton caused a stir when he said he'd known Hatz for years from his previous team, but Autosport clarified this was a misunderstanding. Hatz never worked at Mercedes. Still, their chemistry was instant. Hamilton credited Hatz for a stunning recovery to P7, saying, "We were both in the deep end together." As quoted by F1Technical.net, the car's balance and stability improved overnight, giving Hamilton the confidence to push. But how did this partnership come about, and what does it mean for Ferrari's game plan? The impact was undeniable. At Spa, Hamilton's SF-25 was a different beast. The team's bold call to switch to a wet weather setup, guided by Hatz's data analysis, paid dividends. As the rain fell, Hamilton carved through the field, making up 11 places to finish 7th, a result that seemed impossible after Friday's chaos. According to Motorsport Week, Hatz's ability to interpret Hamilton's feedback on tire degradation, grip levels, and car predictability was key. Hamilton, known for his meticulous approach, thrives when his engineer speaks his language. "It's not easy to switch engineers mid-season," Hamilton admitted for the race. "We're getting used to each other, learning super quick." The telemetry backed it up. Ferrari's adjustments to the suspension and brake characteristics, combined with Hatz's insights, transformed the car's performance in damp conditions. This wasn't just a one-off. Hamilton's smile in the post-race presser, as reported by Scuderia fans, hinted at a renewed spark. He even planned to head to Maranello midweek to build on their progress. The paddock took notice, but what do the insiders think? Is this a fleeting moment, or the start of something bigger? The F1 world didn't hold back. Sky Sports' Martin Brundle weighed in. "A good performance engineer can make all the difference, especially for a driver as technically proficient as Lewis." Some saw Hatz's arrival as a masterstroke, a sign Ferrari was doubling down on Hamilton's potential. Others were skeptical. "It's one race," a pundit on Autosports Forum cautioned. "Mid-season changes are risky." Fans flooded social media, with hashtag Hamilton hats and hashtag Ferrari revival trending from motorsport.com. Some hailed it as the boost Hamilton needed, while others questioned if it was too late to salvage his season. Ferrari's team principal, Fred Vasseur, remained tight-lipped but optimistic, with sources close to the team suggesting this was part of a broader strategy to fine-tune Hamilton's support system, as noted by Scuderia fans. Off mic, insiders whispered about Ferrari's push to unlock the SF25 potential, with Hatz's Red Bull experience seen as a valuable asset. But one question lingered. Can this partnership reshape Ferrari's season, or is it just a flash in the pan? With the summer break looming, Hamilton and Hatz are set to dive deeper into their collaboration. Tracks like Monza and Suzuka, where setup is everything, will test their synergy. Hamilton's P7 at Spa was a step forward, but with Ferrari battling McLaren, Red Bull, and Mercedes in Constructors' Championship, every point counts. A 2025 Motorsport.com report highlighted Ferrari's upgrades, like the revised rear suspension, as a sign of their ambition. Hatz's data-driven approach could be the key to unlocking these upgrades, especially for a driver as sensitive to car dynamics as Hamilton. "We'll get stronger together," Hamilton vowed, for PlanetF1.com. The long-term stakes are high. A resurgent Hamilton could push Ferrari closer to the top, while a misstep could see them slip further behind. Comment below. What would you do as Ferrari's team principal to back this duo? And here's the kicker. Rumors are swirling about more changes at Maranello. Could this be just the start of a bigger shakeup? Hit subscribe for more F1 drama every week.